Despite losing to Man City, Newcastle's new boys still managed to impress. We're joined via satellite link-up from the northeast. We've got Kirstan Heneage. Chris, what did you make of Newcastle's performance and the new players they brought in?
I think it was indicative of their performances against City the last few seasons. They play well, they muster a lot, but they just can't break the more experienced and more talented side down. And I think certainly the new boys in particular, I think Cabella was the standout. He was very much a showman. I was speaking to someone at the club who said the guy is a complete character on and off the field, and I think you saw that with his tricks and his flicks and such like. But I think all of the new players that were on show, Riviere, etc., they all gave something that perhaps was lacking at the club last season. And I think in time, as they gel and get used to their new teammates, you'll probably see a marked improvement as a unit. Yeah,
well, we were having a chat about this earlier, mate. That we were saying, can Newcastle replicate the transfer market success that they had back in 2011 when you look at the likes of Cabaye and Demba Ba?
I think certainly that there's potential for that. I mean, you look at Cabella, I think already he looks like the kind of player that is the mould for Newcastle in terms of buying it at a lesser price, building up, putting on a grander stage in the Premier League and then selling on for a bigger fee. I think what's important is that there are similarities in those two seasons that you're talking about. There was a switch from perhaps a more direct style with Kevin Nolan, Joey Barton, to something a bit more considered and a bit more measured with the likes of Johan Cabaye. I think 6 days between Nolan leaving and Cabaye arriving. And whereas I think now the team are looking to build something that's a bit more defensively solid. It's got two defensive midfielders in there as kind of pivots in Kolpak and Nita and Kyoto when he's fit. But it's putting more emphasis on attack and more of a strength attack with Cabella and Dion and Riviere. Yeah. It's more than believable that they could replicate that. Maybe not to the point of the fifth place finish though.
Yeah, great. I mean, the biggest similarity, Andy, is that they've actually bought some players, which makes a difference for Newcastle.
It's progress.
It looks like they have bought well this window.
Yeah, and I think as well as the economic side of it, like as Kirstan was saying, like buying players to sell them on. I think something else you said was really important about Cabaye lifting the crowd. That's really important because it was such a miserable place, St James's Park, at the end of last season. Cabella's something else. He's got a spark. He's brave enough to take on players, and he won't be intimidated by physical defenders.
Great. Lastly, from you, Kirstan, will the Newcastle fans be getting good value from their season ticket this year?
I think so. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, as Andy rightly touched on, like Cabella is an absolute show and doesn't seem to show any fear. And I think when Hatem Ben Arfa was ostracised, everyone thought that maybe excitement and spark was departing St James's Park. But I think in Cabella alone, it's more than enough to light the stadium up.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much, Chris.
Well, it could be an exciting season for the Geordies. Don't forget, if it's on TV, it's on Virgin Media.
What do Man United and Louis van Gaal have to do between now and the end of the transfer window?
Bye.